talk about the cloud computing, then it is basically the delivery of the IT resources over the internet. So, what kind of the IT resources? It is not specific to the storage, service, analytics, and security. It is much more beyond from that. Even if you see the AWS console, they are offering everything, whatever you guys can think about it. So if we are going to be work on the ML project, we are going to be work on the streaming, we are going to be work on the satellite part, robotics, uh, QT, anything you which can be think about it. We have that resources now. We can use that, and we do know why we are using it, because it has some benefit to use it, because we do not need to invest heavy amount on the infrastructure to build it. Then we can use it. Suppose if we are using the computer, so what is a compute? Basically is a compute is a computer. So if we gonna be buy computer, so how much it's cost? Near about 30,000, 50,000. It depends upon the range. So like that, we do not need to buy that. We basically, what we can do, we can take that on the rent, and we can pay only what we are using for it. We do not need to pay huge amount on the buying the server. So we can go for the pay as you go model. And the if we required, we can auto scale it. And the best thing about this cloud computing is that serverless, so we do not need to worry about the server. So if we require it, automatically a spinner. The best services for the serverless which we are offering is the AWS Lambda functions. So if you are hosting our application in a Lambda function, and suppose we have developed some food related applications. Now we have developed, but in a peak hour at 6 7, we have huge rush on it. So we do not need to worry about the infrastructure. On the AWS serverless, AWS Lambda function, we can host there, and we do not need to worry about the infrastructure to be down. Okay, so this is the thing about it. And if I talk about the type of the cloud computings, we have totally basically infrastructure as a cloud platform, infrastructure as a cloud platform as a service we have, and we have the software as a service. So basically, mainly three type of the services which we have in our which we are using it. If I talk about the most popular platform as a service, which they are providing the services to us, we have the GoDaddy with us. Suppose we want to host our application, host our website. So if you do not need to buy some server, so we can buy it on the GoDaddy, or maybe Hostinger is there, so that we can use that. Okay, as per our need. If I talk about the SaaS, software as a services, software as a service is basically a software application that run on the internet. Basically we know that the software as a services which we have is a Google Cloud, sorry, Google Gmail, Google Cloud we can say, but better is to use the Google Mail. And if I talk about the infrastructure as a service, then we have that space. These companies are they are providing it. Okay, nowadays if I talk about the cloud development model, we have the public cloud. So if most popular public cloud if I talk about, then eh, most popular public cloud provider, then it is leading by the AWS with a huge number. Then we have the Azure, and we have the Google Cloud as per the chart of 2024. Let me show it to you guys. Yes, see, it's taking, my internet is little bit slow today. Yeah. Yes, you can see here. The most popular is AWS, Amazon, then Microsoft, Google, and the other cloud provider. If I talk about the public cloud, if I talk about the percentage wise, yeah, see. So this is the basic chart which we have right now. Okay. So basically, we have the public cloud, and then we have the private cloud. Private cloud is basically the organizations which are basically using for their own purposes, like the aims. They have their own private cloud which they are using it, so that the data they do not want to share with anyone. And right now, most of the organization are using the hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud basically it is basically the combination of the private cloud and the public cloud. And even you can read this note as well. A hybrid model is a growing trend in the industry for those organizations that have been belong slow to adopt the cloud due to begin in the. You can read it according to it. If I talk about the benefits of it, so we have already discussed the benefit, but I have written it. Stop guessing the capacity. We do not need to capacity because of the serverless. And if we are not using the serverless, we can spin it all the. We can attach the another server to the cloud as well. Okay, we do not need to invest the huge chunk of the amount in upfront to buy the server. Pay only for use. We can easily scale in a seconds and the faster delivery. AWS is the market leader. I've already explained this. So these are the basically the services which I have written for you guys. So Amazon what they are offering to us, and it has a. And the best thing about it is that they Amazon is basically the, are available in everywhere. Whatever we can think about it, they have the global infrastructure, so we can use that. Okay. So let's see how we can deploy. Now let's start the deployment part for today's section. So today we will deploy a static website at first. Today we will learn two three things how we can deploy server implement leave it. So for more information, you guys can follow this link. And if I talk about S3, so what is an S3? So S3 is basically the simple storage service. S3. So if I talk about what is an Amazon S3, so Amazon S3 basically it is an storage services which offered by the Amazon to basically store whatever the data which we have. Suppose we have developed this website. Let me open. Suppose this is my website which I have developed, and I want to host it. So for hosting it, we need to store some this data to our cloud. So for that, what Amazon says that we have that services with the name of S3 simple storage services. So you can put all this file to the simple storage services, and in that we can you can host it. Okay, so this is the basic aim of using the Amazon S3. So let's see how we can deploy to it. Let me open the console. Let me close this. And If you do not have the account in Amazon as AWS, you guys need to create for it at first, and in a beginning it will deduct 2 rupees, and after 1 or 2 day they reimburse it. So try to create an account in the AWS. You want me to explain how to create an account on AWS? Can I get response from you guys? Say yes or no. Hello, am I audible to you guys? Hello, hello, hello. I am audible. Hello, sir. I am audible to you.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay, so can anyone confirm me that you guys need? Should I need to explain how we can create the account on the AWS?
Actually, sir, yesterday, sir has created one application in Java and PHP, and he uploaded that particular website in GitHub. I have shared the Git link with you in your WhatsApp, and from that particular uh, GitHub link, we want to host a website on AWS. So first we need to create a account over there. Then how we have to start this virtual machine, and then how we can host this particular website on AWS with free of cost.
Yes, sir. This thing which I'm discussing to you, so I need to know that yeah, this guy's having the account. Should I need to explain that? Okay, fine. Okay, I'll explain it. Those who do not have, they can able to understand it. So creating an AWS account, what you guys need to do? So go to the AWS console, see, and search it on the Google. So this is the basic console which we have. Let me share. My screen is visible now.
No, sir, screen is not shared.
Okay, wait. I hope now my screen is visible, sir. Okay,
Yes, the screen is visible now.
okay. So now let's see. So before going to S3, let me create an account on the AWS console. So how we can create? So at first, click on the create an AWS account. So click here at first. Create an account, and after that, what do we need to do? So there we will get the root user and the IAM user. So what is a root user? Root user is basically the main those who have created the account. These guys having the root user, and the IAM user, those guys who the root user have created one a specific IMA user, means a specific login ID. It is like a credential to someone. If suppose in my team they also want to work with me, so for that we are creating the IMA user for them. So right now we need to create a root user. So whenever we log in, at first we need to log in with a root user, not with an IMA user. So create an account. So fill the detail. Right now I'm giving my email address. I'm giving 360 abhimanyu.com. My name, account name should be my name, Abhimanyu Sharma. And after that, we need to verify it. So done. Next, we need to verify to it. Click on verify the email address. After that, there will be one verification is sent to your email address. Please check. And after that, just let me give it to. It is saying that I have already emailed with this, so I have to change my email address. So I have to give the new one. Give me a 1 second, guys. Yeah. So let me give the email address. I'm changing it. Account name is Abhimanyu Sharma. Click on the verification. On the verification, after that, one email you will receive by the AWS. Simply give the OTP. Just give the OTP here. Click on the verify, and after that, you guys need to set an password, root password. So give it. Like I'm giving, and after that, our first step will be complete from here. Okay. Next, what we need to do? We need to click on the continue, and no thanks, I do not need. Uh, right now, we are not going to be create for the business. We are going to be create for the personal use. So click on the personal. Give the full name of your Abhimanyu Sharma. I'm giving my one, and give the phone number whatever you guys are using it. I'm selecting my code, country code 95. Country is India. Give the address. Having giving the address 68 Mohali. give the 1408 and I accept, and after that click on the continue. Okay, fill all the necessary detail here. Next, what we need to do, click on the continue. There is an error with the pin code. Okay, 146008. Okay, after that you need to give the detail for the card, and make sure you guys have the some Visa Mastercard. Sometime there will be some issue with a rupee card. Okay, and fill the detail here. For now I'm not filling it because I have already have account. And after that, what you guys need to do, click on the continue, and no need to give the pen address. If it's do not require, do not give. Simply click no here. Okay, and continue it. Do not try to save as much as your personal data. Do not need to give everything to the at the end. These guys are the organizations. Okay, and then you need then after that, what you can do, your account will be created and it will be emailed to you. After that, what you need to do, simply log into the console. Simply click here, AWS console, click here, click on back to login, and here you have to log in with your root user. Okay, and click on the next and give the password here. Click on sign in. Hello, I'm audible, guys. Hello, hello. After that, click on the sign in button. So I think my internet is little bit slow, but just give me a few minutes. Closing this tab. Eh, Reload this. After that, we have successfully created our account, and we will log into the our console. So this is our console here. So whatever the services which we need, we can access from here, or what we can do, we can simply type it here. So this is a basic thing of the AWS which we have. Clear? Any doubt, guys? Please feel free to pin me on the chat, or you can directly text me as well, or you can switch on your mic. Done. Okay, now let's start the S3 here. Okay, we will start with the basics, not with a very advanced kind of concept. We'll go with a slow pace and then we will go through it. So yes, so this is an Amazon S3 bucket. So at first we will launch an static website. Then after that, tomorrow, whatever you guys have done projects, we will try to deploy that also. Okay. We have penalty of the time. We have more than half an hour, more than 1 hour. So we will try to complete it. Okay. We do not gonna be us. We have sufficient time. So what we need to do? At first, we will click on the Amazon S3. Simply type S3 on the search bar, and you will be able to access it. Like S3, and then you will able to come here as this page. Let me copy this. Okay. Then at first, what we need to do? We need to click on the create bucket, and a bucket. Whenever you create, there will be a specific reason where you want to create. So suppose my website which I want to host, it is in the US. So we will try to host that in a US. We will not host on the Indian server, because if we're gonna be launched on the Indian server, it might be some latency of it never be the latency of very like 5 6 minutes, but we do not want the latency even a seconds. So we will try to host nearby the locations. For now, I'm going for the USS2, and whatever the name you guys gave for the bucket, it should be globally unique. You're not gonna be give a specific bucket name. So right now I'm giving my bucket name to be the file 92639584977. Okay, and leave this object ownership, leave the recommended one, and block all the public access. So this is the basically the additional security which AWS provided to us. So I'm not gonna be disturbed right now. Bucket versioning, leave it, or you can enable it. So what is the versioning? So versioning is basically the thing is that suppose we have deleted some object is what, a file. Suppose if we have deleted some file, and we want again, so for that purpose we are enabling it. If we're gonna be not enable that, then those file which we have deleted, we are not able to recover it. So we will try to whenever we host, at that time we need to enable it, or if you're not going to be enabled, it's going to be some disaster going to be happen, we're not able to recover that file. And leave everything default, just create a bucket. Yeah, my bucket is created successfully. Okay, so let me open this file. So right now in our object, we need to upload our file, whatever we have developed. So go to add file. I'm uploading my code here. Okay, just take hardly 2 to 3 minutes of time. Sometimes it take time. If there will be a large number of the file is there, then it might take few minutes of your. So my file, it is in kv, so it is done now. I'm closing it. Go to the properties and scroll down. See, there is at the end there is a written static web hosting, so we need to enable it. Simply enable and give the indexing name. So I'm giving my indexing name index.html, and I'm giving the same to the error document also. It's not required, but better to give. And click on the save. After that, when you scroll down, there will be a link will be generated to you. So copy that link and paste it on the new tab. It's not gonna be work. See why? Because there is written 433 forbidden error. So we have enabled the static website, but we have not given the permissions for it. So we need to give a permission. So how to give a permission? Click on the permission sections, and we need to at first block all the public access. So we need to edit it. In the beginning, if we can enable it, it's going to be work also, not an issue when we are creating the bucket. Just simply type confirm, click here confirm, it's done. And then we need to generate our policies for our bucket. So how to generate a policies? Click on the edit, and here you guys able to see some example how we can create a policies example. For now, what we need to do, we need to generate a policies. So for that, click here for the policy generator. See. So from here we will generate a policies. Not only we can generate a policies for the Amazon S3. If we want to generate a policies for IMA user, we can generate it. We need to generate a policies for VPC, virtual private cloud. We can use it. We can also generate a policies for simple notification service as well. Simple query service. We have also generate a query service. Okay. For now, we are going for the simple storage service. And in a principle, click on the start and action. So for now, we need an object. So search for the get object here. Let me search it. See get object. And after that, there is the arm resource name. So what we can give the in arm resource name. So see here it is written bucket arm. So simply copy it here, paste. Then after that, we need to click on the forward slash and star. So what is the meaning? Star means basically all. So we are giving the permission all here. Okay, and then click on the add statement and generate policies. So one policies will be generated. Simply copy this policies and paste it here. Okay, so if it's able to check the policies, there they have written the ID versions and the statement. What are the statement you guys have given? So right now I have given the only the statement for the S3 to get the object, and nothing permissions I have given. But if you want to modify it, we need to give other permission to it. Let's see the example for it. See, they have created the IMA policies, but let me search for the S3. Yeah, so they have given the only object. Yeah, see, they have given the in action. They have given the two permission: get object version. But for now, for our case, we have only done for the get object. Okay. Now, click on the save changes. Okay, and then leave everything default, and again refresh this page. Now you will see your website is alive. Okay. So we have successfully deployed our first website on the Amazon S3. So this is my website. If you guys want to access it, I'm sharing this to you. You guys can check it is working or not, and let me know. Just those who are working with me, I'm giving you 5 minutes of time so that you guys able to reach to my level. Then we will start our next thing. Okay. And I'm also sharing this in a chat room so that you guys able to see. Yeah, my website is live or not. Okay, fine, guys. Please reach to my level. Then we will start the next concept. Yeah, I hope you guys have successfully completed the project. I hope you guys have successfully deployed the static website. Now let's see how we can launch the last day what we have done the applications, calculator applications. We can deploy to it. So for that, today we will do it in the AWS cloud. So let me open that AWS console. I hope you guys have done this project tomorrow. Index. Okay. So for that we need an instance. So let me sign in first. Yes. So for that we will use the EC2. EC2 is nothing but an elastic compute cloud. So what is an EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud is a foundational piece of the AWS cloud computing and is a service that provide for a rent on the rent by the AWS to the user. So it's basically we have discussed on demand. So it has various price options which we have. According to our needs, we can go for it. So we can go for the on-demand server. We can go for the dedicated host. We can buy it on the spot instance. We can go for the reserve instance. So these are the basically these are the popular one which we are using it. But it has more than that. Okay. Tip. EC2 is a foundation. Just read it. It's let's go to the practical part. Click on the EC2. Just simply search on the search bar for the EC2 and here is your dashboard. Click on the instance and here you will see there is a launch button. So click on the launch instance. Okay. Let me take a snap for it. Okay. Log into console AWS. Then what we need to do? We need to on the search bar simply type EC2. Then what we need to do? We need to launch instance. Okay. So this thing we need to do. So click on the launch instance. Here is descriptions they have written. Amazon EC2 allow you to create a virtual machine. So what is a virtual machine? Virtual machine is nothing but a computer, but it is not physically available on the uh, us. It is available at somewhere else. Okay, instance that run on the AWS cloud. So simply give the name. I'm giving the my server virtual server 1. I'm giving the name of virtual server 1. Okay. And after that what we need to do, we need to select the AMI. So what is an AMI? AMI is nothing but an operating system. So they have written that Amazon machine image. It is an operating system. So for now, we are gonna be use Ubuntu. That is a Linux version. Click here. Go only for the free tier. Do not go for the paid version. So I'm selecting the 20.4 LTS version. Okay. Simply paste it here. Next, what we need to do? Here you will see the 24 bits into 826 version, and here is an instance type. So instance type is basically the CPU which we want to use. Go for only for the free tier. Do not go for the paid one. Otherwise, there was some bill will be generated to you on your account. Okay. Here we have the T2 medium, T2 large, T T2X large, but do not go for it. Simply click on the T2 micro because it is a free tier, and what they are providing, they are providing one CPU, 1 gigabyte of the memory, and all this basic configurations. Okay, so go for the free tier one. After that, what we need to do? We need to create a key pair. Key pair is basically what you can use a key pair to secure connections to your instance. So whenever we need to connect to some like external tool, for that purpose we need a key. So that we need to generate one key pair. How we can generate a key pair? Simply click here, create a new key pair. Here, simply give the name. I'm giving the key 92639. Okay, and here we have the .pim and .ppk. So right now we are going to be use OpenSSH. So for OpenSSH, click on the pim, or .ppk is your whenever we have the putty at that time we want to be use .ppk. And if you have the Windows less than 7 version, then use the .ppk. Otherwise, go for the pim OpenSSH. Okay. And after that, what you need to do? Click on the create key pair. Let me take a snap for it and paste it here. Create a new key pair. It will be successfully downloaded, and you will be able to see it here. Okay. So next, what we need to do? We need to in a network setting. Suppose in an organization we are not going to be use particular public access. So we need to basically in a network we need to allow the HTTP and HTTPS traffic. Okay. So what is an HTTP and HTTPS? I do not think that it's need to be explained. You guys are already familiar with it. So simply leave this default. Simply select it and take a snap for it. In the network settings, simply allow HTTP and HTTPS. If you're not going to be allow it from here, then after that on the instance you need to open and then you need to allow it the port. Okay. Then scroll down on the storage part. Leave with 8 GB, and after that, at the end, leave everything default on the configuration storage. And then what you need to do, you will able to see the summary, whatever you guys have selected for it. From here, if you want two instance, directly select it two or five, six, whatever you want. You can directly with the same configuration you can launch the instance. For now, I'm leaving everything default and I'm launching the instance. Launch instance. It will take few time to launch. Okay. Then just wait for a few seconds. It will launch here. EC2 instance. Yeah, it is saying that if you are able to see my machine is spent, and if you select here, you will see the configuration what you guys have done. And if you want to modify it, you can modify it from here. And it is saying it is running, but status clock is not 2 by 2, so we need to wait for it. Simply just wait for 2 minutes. It will take few times, and after that it's gonna be a spin. Just wait. It is initializing. So meanwhile, what you guys can do, go to the move action download. So this is a very good SS client which you guys can download. So go for the free tier, download. Okay, click on download. Here you have the option for the portable edition or the home edition. So go for the portable version. Okay, so download this. Yeah, let me take a snap. Okay, this is an open SSH client. Open SSH client. Okay, download this. I have already downloaded, so I do not think I need to install. So you guys can install it. So meanwhile, I think my instance will be successfully initialized. I hope so. Yeah, see here we get the 2 by 2 check pass. So till the time you guys can wait, and after that you can connect to the client. So let's see. Scroll down. So this is successfully failed to fetch. What is a failed? I do not know. Test. So leave everything for now. Let's see if there will be any error in my machine. Then we will have to re spin again the server. But I do not think so. So let me open my mobile system and connect to it. So simply click on open. So after that, what you guys need to do when you open the mobile system, click on the session. Here we have the SSH. Click on the SSH, and after that, go to your instance. See, click here on the instance. Here we have the public IP. So copy it and paste it here. and specific username select UVUN Ubuntu, and on the advanced SSS setting, give a key pair. Simply go to the download section. Here we have generated a one key pair, so select the key pair, and here we have the bookmark setting. So for now I'm giving my machine name machine1 and press OK. It will take, just accept this, and it will successfully authenticate, authorized to it. So now we have successfully connected to our instance by using the MOVA extern. Done, guys. Any doubt till here? If you guys have any doubt, please let me know. Then we will move to the next part. Any doubt, guys? No, I think so. So let me know what we need to do. So here we are connected with our instance. So whatever we want to do in our this machine, we can do. We do not need to rely on anything. Okay. So let me at first what let me copy this public IP and paste it in a new tab. We are see nothing at here for now. I think so because this machine is empty right now. We have not installed anything. We have not configured anything. So from our open source, sorry, MoveXterm, OpenSSS, we are able to do. So let me at first I have to go to the root user. So for root user, we have to go for the sudo .su, press enter. Now we are in the root user. So whenever you have the new machine, at first what we need to do, we need to update it. So to update, we have to use apt update. Okay. If you are not on the root user, then what we need to do? We need to this is gonna be run. If you're not in the root user, then we need to use sudo every time. Or if you if you make this, or we have to make this Ubuntu at the Ubuntu this username to be the super user. So we have to give a permission to it. So better is to move to the root user or use the sudo. Otherwise, you have to give the make it Ubuntu to the super user. Then you are then then we do not need to use the sudo every time on the beginning. Okay. Here what we are getting 33 package can be upgrade run apt list AD creatable press enter. Okay, so we have successfully done. So let me clean my screen. And now what we need to do, we need so for now we are going to be install some server. What is the let me check one application first, what sir has done delivered to you guys. That's what okay. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to install some server to it. So I'm installing pdin install Apache 2. Type yes. You can use any server, no issue with it. But this one is a popular one, so I'm using it. Yeah, it is successfully installed now. So if you are using the some like Fedora OS at that time, so at that time you guys need to use the yum install HTTP. Then it's not gonna be at that time you guys gonna be use apt. Okay, so let me start the server. Let me clean first. and then service apt service apache to start. So my server is now started. So let me refresh this page. See, before that, when we have copied this public IP and pasted on the internet, we are getting nothing. But right now, we have successfully installed the Apache server to our machine, so we are getting this. Okay. After that, what we need? We need to check the status. Let me show it how you can check the status. Service EP. Say, if we need to check the status at a time, what we need to do? Done. Okay, I forgot to take a snap before that. Okay, not an issue. I'll simply type it to you guys. What you guys have to do. Oh, my bad, I forgot. So, so when you spin at first, you need to go to the root user. At first, we need to go root user. So how we can go to the root user by the command su sudo minus I you can use or su, not an issue. After that we need to update. Uh, we need to update our machine. To update our machine, what we need to do? We need to use the apt update. Okay. And after that, what we need to do? We need to install the Apache server. For that, we have the command apt install apache. Please check spelling as well. Apach2. Okay. Okay, then we have to start it. And start command we have already done, and then we have to do the rest. Okay, fine. It is working fine now. Now everything is good. Here you can check the location. So instead of the HTML dot index.html, we need to give this file address index.php, because from here you guys need to run our. Please give me a 1 minute, guys. Hello. Yeah. So here you will see the location of your file. So instead of index.html, what we need to do? We need to change it to index.php file. Okay. And we need to install PHP as well to our system. So how we can install the PHP? Same like whatever we have, how we have installed the Apache server, like that we need to install the PHP also to our machine. So how to install the PHP? apt install PHP. Type yes. Yes. Now we have successfully installed the PHP also, and we need some database also. I'm not sure that sir has used the database or not. I'm installing it. Install MySQL. SQL server. It is taking few times, so let's wait. Meanwhile, let me download the repository. This one, and download the zip. Uh, okay, we have successfully done that, and we have successfully. Yeah, I've already cleaned. So till the time what we have done, we have successfully installed the. So we have successfully installed the PHP. We have installed the MySQL SQL Server, and now we need to upload our file to the server so that we can run it. So before that, you can we have to change the location as well. Okay, okay. So let me copy this. No cd. Before that, let me so that is there any file available or not. See there, I think we are in the directory ls minus. So we have one file is there. Okay, index.html file is there. So we have to change this index.html. We have to remove this index.html file here, and how to remove rm is remove index.html. We have to remove. Now press ls minus l. See here we have nothing here. Clear. So now we have to upload our file. So before that, let me refresh this page again. So we are getting nothing here. Index. So we are done mostly. Just we need to upload the file and we need to configure it. That's it, and we are done. So let me upload this file. So how I done? I simply by mobile extreme. The benefit of using the mobile extreme is that here we are getting the upload the current folder and directory from here itself. See, it has uploaded from here. Otherwise, what we if you are using the putty or some other tool, then what we need to do, we need to use some third party applications like a filezilla or some other tools. From that we need to install, we need to upload from local to the server, then we need to configure it, then it's gonna be work. Clear. Now let's see the ls 0 file. Okay. So this is how we can do the configuration. Any doubt till here? Any doubt, guys?
Sir, few students are working.
Okay, I'll wait for two till three minutes. If you guys have any doubt, please let me know, and then we will continue from here.
Uh, we will conclude, sir, right now because these students have next lecture for other class. Uh,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Fine, fine, fine. We are done. So we have successfully installed the server. We have installed the PHP. Everything is good now. So what you guys need to do now? Just simply configure it, and everything is done. On the place of index.html, what you guys need to do, you need to give the location for the index.php file, and your application gonna be work properly. See, right now we have given the indexing, we just need to configure it, and everything is done. Okay, if you guys have any doubt, just pin to sir. If any student getting stuck at somewhere, just pin me, sir, so that I can help them. Okay.
there is no doubt, sir. These students need to go to the next classes. So,
Okay,
if you have a time, please show uh, the website which Aman sir has created. So that website is live right now. Can you show that?
so basically, I do not have that because Aman sir has developed that website now. So I need
So
to I need to
in the
install.
evening session, can you take the permission from Aman sir and host this calculator application on this AWS because same
Okay, okay, okay.
topic needs
I'll
to.
do it. So no issue.
So in the evening session, same topic will be repeated
Okay,
because
okay, no issue.
the student are from the different sections.
Okay, so no
So
issue. I'll do it. For today, we have hosted the static website. Even we have done all the part. We have installed everything. Just we need to configure it, and it will be live. No issue. I'll check it once and I'll say it.
okay, sir. We can close this session right now, and we will meet at 2:30, sir.
Okay, sir. So, thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, sir.
क्या चाहिए बच्चे?